Welcome everyone back to the channel. We're just going to take a look at a few things. I wanted to look at the 360 video featuring Shahaf, and I wanted to talk a little bit about COTI and my thoughts. I did a few videos about JED and Shein, the reserve coin for the stable coin, the algorithmic stable coin, and it's caused a little bit of drama. So I made a video covering that, and I wanted to just take a look at COTI in general, because I know I've talked about COTI last year a little bit and briefly, and then I kind of stopped talking about it, and I wanted to talk about that as well. So just wait for a few people to stumble in and for me to get this tweet out. Let's see, live video. Put PBX COTI, got that. Let's publish that. And maybe let some folks know over. Nah, we'll leave it at that. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's close all that out. All right.
We last heard from Shahaf Bar-Geffen, COTI CEO, at the Cardano Summit, where he announced his company's stablecoin project for Cardano, JED. Eric caught up with Shahaf to get an update.
At the Cardano Summit, COTI announced the creation of the JED stablecoin. And today we are going to talk with Shahaf Bar-Geffen, CEO of COTI Group, and find out a little bit more about the project. Welcome to the show, Shahaf.
Hey, Eric. Thank you.
So off the rip, single audio. So the problem I have with a lot of COTI videos, especially ones from Shahaf, is the single channel audio. I don't like it. Kills me. Like it's so hard for me to listen to a video, especially ones that he makes where they're like 20 minutes and there's just one channel with audio. So I'm listening with headphones on and only one side of one ear can hear anything. Like, so I'm glad he has both of his AirPods in. Thank you for that.
Thank you for having me. Great to be here again.
So Shahaf, many of our viewers are familiar with COTI, but maybe you can give us a quick intro.
So what is COTI? We've been around since 2017. COTI is a layer one for payments, but it's more than just layer one. We are a fully encompassing financial ecosystem, consisted of wallets, payment gateways, even debit cards and bank accounts. And everything that we do and the rewards, the upside of our ecosystem is funneled to a treasury where our users can enjoy great rewards by participation.
Yeah, okay, so this is the big thing. A lot of people, especially Americans or anyone else in a first world nation that has, financial regulation, we can't participate in that. We cannot get passive income from COTI because of our governments and the way COTI operates as a blockchain. It's just the way it is. I don't see that changing for America or like Europe. I just don't see that changing. People that are bullish and thinking that that's going to happen, I'm sorry. I don't see it. I'm sorry. We just have the history of the United States of America, the way our government works, the way our regulations work. It takes lifetimes for things like that to get changed. And I don't see it coming anytime soon for us.
We've been in relationship with Cardano for a few years now, and it's been the first investment that C Fund, the Cardano Ecosystem Fund, has ever made.
So at the Cardano Summit, you announced the creation of the JED stablecoin. Can you tell us a little bit about the stablecoin and maybe let us know where the project is right now?
And that last Cardano Summit, Josh actually invited me on stage, and we announced together the creation of JED. And JED is a stable coin that is based on a very advanced algorithmic design.
The white paper for JED is like 87 pages, so it is very, very confusing. It is very intricate. Lots of math, lots of it.
It uses smart contracts to ensure price stabilization, and the coin will hopefully be the biggest one in the Cardano ecosystem. So it will be very useful for decentralized finance operations and everything else that requires a stable coin. It's more than just that. Down the line, there is a belief that fees should be paid with a stable currency, obviously, to give the users a way to predict what they'll pay. And we believe that down the line, all transactions fees should be paid with a stable coin, and JED is a very good use case.
And here is where a lot of the drama comes in. We're gonna pin that, and we're gonna talk about it.
For that, in terms of where we at with JED, the design is obviously ready. It has been an ongoing project for more than a year now. Where we're at right now, so we are finalizing the complete user experience, the front end, and then the integration to the back end. Front end is almost done, including implementation to NAMI wallet and so on. And we're now starting to integrate.
Can we get a partnership? Can we get some Giro wallet love in there?
To the JED contract. So the design has already been implemented in various networks just to make sure that everything is working properly. And what we're focused on right now is actually security. We're introducing quite a lot of new security features to ensure that JED is secure for the ecosystem and for everybody that is using it. What it means is that we'll be probably going to testnet next month in March, then do a third-party audit, and then go mainnet in a matter of 6 to 8 weeks past testnet, just to make sure that everything is working properly as it should be.
Mainnet 6 to 8 weeks past testnet. Interesting.
For what will become one of the biggest stablecoins out there.
So what specifically brought security to the focus for you for JED right now?
Well, first of all, security has always been the top priority. Cryptocurrencies as a whole is a confidence-based market. People need to trust what they're using because there's no third party that mitigates it for everybody. As decentralized system work, you need to have trust in the system. So security is by all means top priority anyway, and especially when it comes to things that are financial instruments like stablecoins. With that in mind, there's been a few weeks ago, there's been a major hack in Wormhole, a bridge that connects Solana to Ethereum. And that brought up a lot of vulnerabilities, a set of things that we can do to make sure that we are more robust in terms of design. Specifically, the security measures that we've added is the introduction of configuration management contract that will facilitate the upgrades to the JED contract without altering the JED minting policy. This feature is essential to ensure that stablecoins and reserve coins in circulation can still be redeemed after an upgrade.
Yeah, but we are performing
an extensive property-based testing to guarantee the preservation of JED stability properties in the absence of security vulnerabilities. A level 2 audit certification of the on-chain code to ensure that the mitigation that is put in place are sufficient to cover all potential security flaws like double satisfaction problem and so on. And lastly, we are restricting the invocation of the pub endpoints responsible for deploying, upgrading, and the termination of JED instances only to a list of known public key hash. I get that most will not understand all of it. But these are upgrades to the contract and the design and the architecture that just allows us to sleep better knowing that we've done everything that we could to ensure that JED is secured and will not be hacked.
And once you've finished all of this and once JED is fully launched, where will you see it being used?
JED will hit the ground running. We've been working relentlessly to build a lot of partnerships for JED, so that once launched, and again,
is one of them.
March is testnet, and if all goes well through the security audit, then 6 to 8 weeks later, we are out there. And there's already a very warm acceptance for JED. So the list of, the non-exhaustive list of partnerships around for Sunday Swap will have JED in its DEX, AdaSwap, ErgoDex, DOEX, NeoSwap, Indigo, ADAX, World Mobile, Haribus, Ocam. So
Oh, Paribus made the list. Look at that. Look at that. Paribus people, PBX all the way. Very excited about Jed. Overall, just this whole thing with the reserve coin is kind of worrying me a little bit. So let's continue.
So that's just maybe a short list, a non-exhaustive list of all the partnerships in line. So when Jed is out, it's already fully encompassed in the ecosystem. And, I believe, and I think a lot of people understand that, Jed for Cardano DeFi will be what maybe USDC is for the Ethereum DeFi.
And I was wondering, could you tell me a little bit about Shen? What is Shen?
Well, first of all, Shen is the reserve coin that bundles with Jed. So that is the stable coin, and Shen is the reserve coin that is.
It doesn't bundle with it in the sense that when you buy Jed, you get the reserve coin. That's not how it works. It's not a pair thing. You can only deal in Jed. But the big question mark, where a lot of the drama is coming from right now is the way that their announcement was written, in the way that I read it, the way that other people read and interpreted it as well, is that the RC token, because one, you can't make money off of a stable coin. You just don't. It's a stable token. It stays the same price. It's usually backed or pegged to a particular currency. In our case, it's going to be the United States dollar. The problem is that the tokenomics behind it are bundled with a reserve token that fluctuates in value based on the price of ADA. ADA goes down, the reserve token goes down. ADA goes up, the reserve token goes up. In order to back Jed so it can be pegged to a real currency, there's a mechanism that has to operate in the background. That will be the reserve coin. But the belief was that the reserve coin would be traded just like any other token, and we're starting to kind of see that might not be the case. So let's see.
Used for the pegging mechanism as algorithmic stablecoin does. Just in terms of terminology, Jed, and that's the proper way to pronounce it. Jed comes from ancient Egyptian as a sign of stability. And Shen also comes from ancient Egyptian, and it's a sign of loosely translating of prosperity, because that's what reserve coins do. They fluctuate in value. And when people add liquidity to the Jed smart contract, and everybody can add liquidity to mint Jed stable coins, but you need to be whitelisted to mint reserve coins. This is what you get. And we're already in touch with a lot of liquidity providers in the ecosystem that will provide liquidity and have Jed and Shen with them.
Wow. So lots of things going on from COTI. Any parting thoughts for the community that's watching right now?
Please continue to follow up what we do. Please follow the channels. You can obviously follow, if you're watching this, you're already following Cardano. If you want to follow COTI, we're at COTI.io and in Twitter, Telegram, Discord, whatever works for you. We're there, and we keep you informed with everything that we do, and we're all going to make it.
And as always, we'll have all of those things linked below. Thank you so much for joining us. Looking forward to seeing the full rollout of Jed.
We're all going to make it. This is what he parted with. If we, the people, the world, does not have access to buy, sell, trade Shein, just like we can buy, sell, use Jed, I find it hard. I find it hard for that vision that he spoke about earlier, where he believes that all fees should be paid with Jed. I find it tough for that vision to work on Cardano, given the mantra of Cardano, what it's about and what it's for. If you're going to partner with Cardano, I think you need to hold the values, especially if you're going to partner at that level. Hold the values and honor the value. Like, don't block out the everyday person from being able to hold Shein or benefit from it, regardless of whether I personally want to or not. I think people should have that option. It shouldn't be an exclusive club of people that profit off of what we do on the blockchain. I mean, if we want to do that, then we can put our money, we can take our money out of COTI and put it back in Chase, and we can live that life. We're accustomed to that life. This is supposed to be different. And I really hope that they listen to the small fire that seems to be burning around this Shein coin, this topic. This is a Cardano product that's been given to COTI, and I don't know. I am curious to see what they have in store for it. So far, the way that it was written, hopefully it was just written poorly, or my understanding of it is bad. Other people's understanding of it is bad, but at surface level, it appears to be that in order to deal in Shein and benefit from the use of JED, you have to be whitelisted. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it can be someone that is a person like you and I, or if it has to be, a Sunday swap, or a DOEX or a Paribus even. I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case, but only time will tell. But again, thank you guys for checking out the channel, checking out my live streams, dropping comments. I've seen some of the comments in there. Thank you for the people that have, given me kind words and have been following and watching my content. I thank you guys. You guys keep me going, and I can't wait to see what happens when the markets kind of get back to normal. Lots of great deals out there. Paribus is one of those great deals. I'm definitely going to be making some moves tonight, so probably to go live and talk about that. But thank you again for checking me out. Hit that like, hit that share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.